Yo, what is going on, my beautiful people? It's creamslice. I hope you guys are having a top day. So today is going to be the first hunter build on this channel in season 18, and I know you've seen this build flying about. Hunters have definitely broken Destiny 2 this season with Arc 3.0. There's no doubt about it. They are the PvE gods. And there's a few builds flying around, you know, with the melee build, which, you know, we've got to give it to hunters. They are ruling shit right now. But there's a few choices that people have picked with this build, and I'm going to throw a curveball in there because you know what we're like on this channel. We like to try and mix it up a little bit. So instead of using the Liar's Handshake and the Assassin's Cowl, we are going to go with a forgotten exotic that synergizes perfectly with what we are trying to achieve. We went to Icora and picked up the new fragments and thought we can make a sick build with these. So ladies and gentlemen, go and dust off your Gemini jesters. That's right. So it is going to be the melee build, but we are switching it up and we are using the Gemini jesters. And you ask, why, Cream? Why not just use the Liar's Handshake and be done with it? Because everybody's doing that build. That's why. And we have to change it up and keep everybody on their toes. And the Gemini Jesters, guys, what does it do? It blinds your enemies. So in between all the smacking dregs in the mouth and just laying into enemies, why not blind everything in your path? So without further ado, let's get this build. So going through the super, we're going to be rocking the new super, which is Gathering Storm. This is so overpowered and just absolutely mental for a super. It's like the cherry on top with this kind of build. It just, when you're in them sticky situations, this is the super you need to be pulling out of your rucksack. If we look over here, really what we're doing, it is just like your normal dodge punch build. Like, you know how it goes. You use a gambler's dodge. You use combination blow because this will fully restore your dodge ability when you defeat a target with your melee. Go on whatever grenade that you want. This is going to be the ultimate blinding build, guys. So I do recommend a flashbang because one, they blind the shit out of people, and they are actually, you know, they're quite strong this season, and it's just a nice different touch where if you are running a grenade. Plus it has I think it's the shortest cooldown for grenades. And with the aspects, we are going for lethal current. After dodging, your next melee attack has increased range, jolts the targets, and creates a damaging aftershock. So damaging a jolted target with your melee also blinds them as well, feeding into the theme of this blinding build. And we have on there flow state. Defeating a jolted target makes you amplified. So you all know, while you are amplified, your dodge recharges quickly, meaning that we can continue the loop of dodge punch, and we are more resilient when we are dodging. But we've also specced into this build where there is a lot of survivability, and it makes you tanky the way I have personally got it set up as well. You want to be running the highest resilience possible. I don't know if the Titan or Warlock is still bugged, but the Hunter definitely is not bugged. And try and get your mobility as high just for your dodge, just so you can get your class back. And if we look at the fragments, we're using the new fragments from Icora. The first one is Spark of Feedback. Taking melee damage briefly increases your outgoing melee damage, which is really nice for this build, as we are speccing into a melee build. And we also have 10 resilience on there, which is an added bonus. Yes! Spark of Ions. Defeating a jolted target creates ionic traces. Wow. So with this build, you are pretty much jolting everything with your melee, like the synergy. I'm sure they made all of these fragments here just for the Hunter melee build. Like, honestly, like, you're just looking at it like, really? Like this is not just overpowered, just you're meleeing enemies and you're getting ionic traces. Like, that's just feeding into every ability. It's like an unlimited ability spam punch build. And we've got Spark of Resistance. You all know this. It gives you damage resistance when you are surrounded by enemies, which is what we are going for. And last but not least, this mod really stuck out to me, Spark of Amplitude. Rapidly defeating targets while you are amplified creates orbs of power. Guys, like, see all these fragments here is just feeding into every single ability that we have with the hunter, and not to mention the power that we have through our dodging and punching. We're getting full health back from punching, we are getting our dodge back quickly, we're making orbs of power, we're jolting everything, and we are getting ionic traces feet. Oh guys, like this, yeah, the hunters are definitely the PvE god this season, without a doubt. As like I always say, there will be a dim link below. Consider subscribing to the channel, leave a like on the video. All my new subscribers, thank you for watching and commenting. I love all of your feedback. If you could let the video play out to the end, you'll be doing me a massive favor, and I really do appreciate everybody who takes their time out of the day to watch my video, so thank you for that. So if we look at some of the weapons, you definitely want to be running a 1-2 punch shotgun. This is a fan favorite of mine, but we do also have it there on without remorse, so it's a really good shotgun to get on. Plus it has extrovert, the perk extrovert, so final blows near multiple enemies regenerate your health as well, feeding into the build that we are going for, the 1-2 punch shotgun build. If we look at the mods, oh, and before I go off it, we have covered every single champion with this build, so if you are looking to go into any lost sectors, we have everything covered here. Overload bow, we've got unstoppable shotgun, and we have barrier with the lament. On the helmet, we've got well of irons, hands-on, and harmonic siphon. So as you guys know, a well of irons, when you pick an elemental well up, it gives your next melee a 35% damage increase, which we will be making a shit ton of them. We've got hands-on, so when we're getting melee kills, it's feeding into our super, so we're getting our super back quicker. And we've got harmonic siphon, so when we are getting shotgun kills with our xenophage, we are making orbs of power. So now we have two ways of making orbs of power, one through our fragment and one through our weapon. On the arms there, we have momentum transfer. Causing damage with your grenade reduces your melee cooldown, which is really nice. And then we have powerful friend. On the chest piece here, we're running the thermal shot plating, and we have melee well maker to make our arc elemental well. On the Gemini jesters there, we have better already, reaping well maker, and absolution. So I chose to go down this route for more resilience and just an extra bit of fight when we are doing our dodging and punching. So better already, when you pick up an orb of power, it pretty much heals you instantly. So as you can imagine, we're just constantly dodging, punching, creating orbs of power with our punches, and we are picking them up and just healing through that, as well as all of our aspects and fragments dipping in and out of our playstyle, which guys, you're pretty much a god at this point. And then absolution, when we are picking up them orbs of power, it's feeding into all of our abilities. What we are doing with reaping well maker, when we are dodging and getting a kill with our weapon, it will spawn a void elemental well. When we pick that up, we have well of tenacity, which gives us an extra damage resist and continuous healing for about 10 seconds. And then we have distribution on there. So all of these mods are playing a part in the build that we have set up here. Extra melee damage with wells of irons. We've got the increase to our mobility through powerful friends. If you don't want to use that, use something else like seeking wells maybe. On the chest piece, we have melee well maker. On the boots, we have reaping well maker, because we're constantly dodging. And then if you want to get a kill in between dodging with your shotgun, it will create an arc well. Pick that up, you have well of tenacity. So we have everything going on with this build, guys. Loads of survivability, extremely powerful, and that is my first hunter build for this season. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching. Peace.